When the King of the United Kingdom passes away, leaving behind a queen, the British monarchy follows meticulously designed protocols that ensure every detail of the transition is planned. However, in the case of Queen Camilla, her story is unique. Her role as queen consort has drawn public interest, raising questions about her title, duties, and place in the royal family should King Charles Roman III predecease her. To address these questions, it is important first to understand who Queen Camilla is. From her early years as the Duchess of Cornwall to her rise as queen consort, Camilla's journey has been interwoven with public scrutiny, royal duty, and tradition. Camilla Rosemary, born in 1947 into an aristocratic family, was a prominent figure in British high society long before becoming queen consort. She married Andrew Parker Bowles in 1973, with whom she had 2 children. However, her long-standing relationship with Prince Charles, now King Charles Roman III, remained a defining aspect of her life. This relationship, initially controversial, culminated in their marriage in 2005, marking a turning point in her public image. For years, Camilla held the title of Duchess of Cornwall, opting not to use the title Princess of Wales out of respect for the late Princess Diana. During this period, she focused on numerous charitable causes, championing issues such as literacy, domestic violence awareness, and animal welfare. Her unwavering commitment to public service and steadfast support for Charles gradually earned her public admiration. In 2022, following the death of Queen Elizabeth Roman II, Camilla officially assumed the title of queen consort. This marked a significant moment, accompanied by Queen Elizabeth's explicit blessing, expressed during her Platinum Jubilee speech earlier that year. The late queen had publicly declared her desire for Camilla to be recognized as queen consort when Charles ascended the throne, affirming her place in the monarchy. The title queen consort is ceremonial, reflecting the supportive role of the monarch's spouse. Unlike a queen regnant, who rules in her own right, Camilla holds no governing authority. Her position is one of influence and responsibility, acting as a public figure, royal representative, and steadfast companion to the king. Historically, queens consort have played crucial roles in maintaining the monarchy's public image, supporting their husbands in state duties, overseeing charitable initiatives, and providing continuity during royal transitions. For Queen Camilla, these responsibilities have included accompanying King Charles Roman III on state visits, organizing diplomatic events, and representing the monarchy at significant public occasions. However, the status of queen consort is closely tied to the reigning monarch. The title is not hereditary and does not grant any sovereign rights. This means that upon the king's death, the queen consort's position undergoes significant changes. Camilla's path to public acceptance has been transformative. In the early years of her relationship with Charles, she faced widespread criticism, largely due to her perceived role in the dissolution of his marriage to Princess Diana. The media often portrayed her as a divisive figure, and public sentiment towards her was lukewarm at best. Over time, however, her dedication to royal duties and her discreet approach to public life began to shift opinions. Her advocacy for important causes, such as literacy programs and campaigns against domestic abuse, demonstrated her genuine commitment to making a difference. By the time of her coronation alongside Charles in May 2023, Camilla had earned respect and recognition as a capable and steadfast queen consort. Despite this transformation, questions about her future remain compelling. How would her role evolve if she outlived King Charles Roman III? What would her place in the monarchy be under a new king, likely Prince William? To understand Queen Camilla's potential future, it is essential to explore the traditions and protocols that govern royal succession. The British monarchy operates under a strict hereditary system, ensuring that only those within the royal bloodline can ascend to the throne. Consequently, Camilla's current title as queen consort does not make her eligible to continue in any governing capacity after Charles's death. This distinction sets the stage for her transition to the title of Queen Dowager. The role of Queen Dowager is rooted in royal history and reflects the enduring traditions of the British Crown. Upon the death of a reigning king, the queen consort assumes the title of Queen Dowager, symbolizing her status as the widow of the monarch. This title distinguishes her from her previous role as the supportive companion to a reigning sovereign. Historically, queen dowagers have played significant roles within the royal family, serving as advisors, guardians of tradition, or senior figures of state. For Queen Camilla, becoming a queen dowager would likely mean stepping back from the active public life she leads as queen consort. While she would still be valued at important royal events, her primary focus would shift towards a quieter life, often dedicated to personal charitable work or supporting the new monarch, likely Prince William. The transition from queen consort to queen dowager is a carefully managed process. Titles within the monarchy carry profound meaning and set clear boundaries for roles and responsibilities. The title of Queen Dowager ensures that widowed queens remain respected members of the royal family without overshadowing the new king or queen. The British monarchy has a rich history of queen dowagers who navigated their evolving roles with grace and purpose. Notable examples include Queen Mary, the widow of King George V and grandmother of Queen Elizabeth Roman II. After her husband's death in 1936, Queen Mary became a stabilizing force within the monarchy during turbulent times, including the abdication crisis of Edward Roman VIII and World War Roman II. Similarly, Queen Alexandra, widow of King Edward Roman VII, maintained a public presence after her husband's death in 1910, continuing her charitable work and fulfilling her duties as a senior member of the royal family. For Queen Camilla, these historical examples offer a model for balancing tradition with modern expectations. Should King Charles Roman III pass away, Camilla would continue to play a supportive role within the royal family, albeit in a reduced capacity. Her charitable efforts, particularly in literacy, domestic violence awareness, and animal welfare, could take center stage in her life as Queen Dowager. These causes, which she has passionately championed, would allow her to maintain a public presence while stepping back from the ceremonial duties she currently performs as queen consort. As Queen Dowager, Camilla could also serve as a trusted advisor to the new monarch, Prince William. Her experience and knowledge of royal protocols could be invaluable during his reign. However, her role would be carefully managed to ensure that it does not overstep its boundaries or overshadow the new royal couple. The transition to Queen Dowager is as much about tradition as it is about meeting the expectations of a modern monarchy. In the past, Queen Dowagers often lived relatively secluded lives, focusing on supporting the monarchy behind the scenes. Today, however, the monarchy is under greater public scrutiny, and Queen Dowagers are expected to remain visible and engaged with the public. Camilla's role as Queen Dowager will likely strike a balance between these two worlds. On one hand, she will honor the traditions of her new title by stepping back to allow King William and Queen Catherine to establish their reign. On the other hand, her continued involvement in charitable work and public commitments will reflect the modern monarchy's dedication to connecting with its people. This balance is crucial for maintaining the monarchy's relevance in the 21st century. As Queen Dowager, Camilla will have the opportunity to redefine the role in a modern context, drawing from both historical precedents and contemporary expectations. The transition of Queen Camilla to Queen Dowager will undoubtedly spark renewed public interest in her role and legacy. Although she has worked tirelessly to earn respect as queen consort, her future as Queen Dowager will be shaped by her ability to navigate this next chapter with dignity and purpose. The British monarchy is known for its meticulous planning, and the passing of a monarch is no exception. Each royal member has a specific protocol in place for the event of their death. For King Charles Roman III, this plan is referred to as Operation Menai Bridge. While less discussed than Operation London Bridge, which detailed the steps following Queen Elizabeth Roman II's death, Operation Menai Bridge serves a similar purpose, ensuring an orderly and respectful transition of power. The monarchy was profoundly shaken, yet its continuity and the guidance it received were crucial during the reign of King George VI, especially during World War II, when the royal family offered support and reassurance to the public in uncertain times. Similarly, Queen Alexandra, after the death of her husband King Edward Roman VII, embraced her role as Queen Dowager with dignity. She continued her charitable efforts, focusing on causes such as health and social welfare, securing her lasting legacy. Though she withdrew from the public eye, she remained a beloved figure and a symbol of continuity for the monarchy. Queen Adelaide, the widow of King William Roman IV, is remembered for her quiet strength and generosity. Though she lived in relative isolation after her husband's death, her charitable work left a lasting impression, and her name lives on in places like Adelaide, Australia. These examples highlight the multifaceted role of a Queen Dowager, which involves balancing personal grief with public duty, offering support to the reigning monarch, and maintaining contributions to charitable or cultural causes. For Queen Camilla, becoming a Queen Dowager would mark a significant shift in responsibilities. However, her past experiences as queen have likely prepared her well for such a transition. Like Queen Mary or Queen Alexandra before her, Camilla could use her position to promote meaningful causes, offering continuity and calm during the transition to a new reign. Camilla has long been an advocate for literacy, domestic violence awareness, and animal welfare. As Queen Dowager, she could dedicate more time to these causes, using her influence to raise awareness and drive change. Her role as a supportive stepmother to Prince William is well documented, and this dynamic would likely continue when he ascends the throne as King William. Her insights and understanding of royal protocols could prove invaluable during his reign, helping to bridge the generational gap between the late King Charles Roman III and the new monarch. This would reinforce the monarchy's commitment to tradition while embracing modernity. Additionally, as Queen Dowager, Camilla would play a key role in preserving the legacy of King Charles Roman III, ensuring his contributions to the monarchy, such as his advocacy for environmental protection and charitable initiatives, are remembered and continued. While history provides a blueprint, Camilla's path as Queen Dowager would also be shaped by the unique challenges of the 21st century. The British monarchy operates in an era of heightened media scrutiny, where every decision and appearance is analyzed by both the press and the public. Camilla, having faced significant challenges in gaining public acceptance as queen, would likely encounter similar scrutiny in her transition to Queen Dowager. Striking the right balance between stepping back from the spotlight and remaining active will be crucial to maintaining a positive public image. Unlike historical Queen Dowagers, Camilla would have to navigate her role in the digital age, where public interaction and transparency are increasingly important. Social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram could amplify her charitable work, but also expose her to misinterpretations and criticism. Public expectations have evolved, requiring modern royals to be more accessible and empathetic. As Queen Dowager, Camilla would need to find innovative ways to connect with the public while upholding the dignity and traditions of her title. The title of Queen Dowager carries deep symbolic significance, representing not only the end of one chapter, but also the continuity of the monarchy. In this role, Camilla could embody the enduring strength of the royal family, serving as a link between the past, present, and future. Her presence in this role could unify the public during the transition to a new reign. Her experience and wisdom would offer a stabilizing influence, helping to maintain unity within the royal family and the nation. By adopting a modern approach, Camilla could redefine what it means to be a queen dowager in the 21st century. This could include greater public engagement, expanded philanthropic efforts, and a continued focus on issues that resonate with the public. Ultimately, Camilla's legacy as Queen Dowager will depend on how she navigates this next chapter of her life, balancing tradition and modern expectations. She has the potential to leave a lasting impact not only on the monarchy, but also on the causes she holds dear. The death of a monarch symbolizes more than a change in leadership. It marks the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in the monarchy's history. For Queen Camilla, this transition would be deeply personal. Yet, as a member of the royal family, she would remain an important figure even after the death of King Charles Roman III. Prince William, Prince of Wales, would immediately ascend to the throne as King William, and his wife Catherine would inherit the title of Queen Consort, assuming the ceremonial and supportive role that Camilla once held. This transfer of responsibilities would symbolize the monarchy's resilience and its ability to adapt to changing times. While attention would shift to the new monarch, Queen Camilla, as Queen Dowager, would continue to offer guidance and stability. Her decades of experience within the royal family, combined with her unique perspective as stepmother and former consort, could make her a valuable advisor to King William. Having served alongside King Charles Roman III, Camilla would bring extensive knowledge of royal protocols, state functions, and public expectations. Her close relationship with William and Catherine would play a vital role in facilitating a smooth transition, offering valuable insights on how to balance tradition with the modern demands of the monarchy. As Queen Dowager, Camilla's role would not interfere with the reign of King William and Queen Catherine. Instead, she would provide behind-the-scenes support, ensuring her presence bolsters their leadership rather than overshadowing it. Camilla would also play a key role in preserving the legacy of King Charles Roman III. His reign, though potentially shorter than some of his predecessors, would be remembered for his focus on important issues such as climate change, environmental conservation, and modernizing the monarchy. Camilla's efforts to highlight and continue these causes could reinforce Charles's impact long after his death. Her charitable work, particularly in literacy and domestic violence awareness, would align with her efforts to honor Charles's memory. By participating in events celebrating his reign, Camilla would ensure his contributions remain vivid in the collective memory. The British monarchy has always walked a fine line between preserving tradition and embracing change. The transition from King Charles Roman III to King William would underscore this balance, presenting opportunities to modernize the institution while honoring its historical roots. William and Catherine represent a younger and more accessible image of the monarchy, with their ability to connect with a modern audience shaping its relevance in the 21st century. Camilla's transition to Queen Dowager would highlight the monarchy's continuity, acting as a bridge between generations and ensuring stability and tradition endure even amidst change. In the digital age, where public opinion is instantly shaped through social media, Camilla's role as Queen Dowager could help alleviate some of these pressures by providing a stabilizing presence in uncertain times. Camilla's journey has been remarkable, evolving from a controversial figure to a respected member of the royal family. As Queen Dowager, her ability to connect with the public and adapt to her new role will shape how she is remembered. Camilla's reputation has steadily improved over the years, driven by her dedication to royal duties and charitable causes. By continuing to champion issues that resonate with the public, she could further solidify her legacy as a beloved figure in the royal family. Her transition from Queen Consort to Queen Dowager will also reflect her resilience and ability to face life's challenges. In this role, Camilla would serve as a symbol of the monarchy's enduring strength, even in times of personal and national loss. The British monarchy has survived centuries of change, adapting to evolving social norms and global dynamics. The death of King Charles Roman III will be a significant moment, but the institution's resilience ensures its continued relevance. Camilla's place in this narrative, as queen consort, queen dowager, and a supportive figure for the next generation, highlights the monarchy's capacity to endure. Her presence would reassure the public that the monarchy remains stable and unified even during transitional periods. As Queen Dowager, she would play a vital role in linking Charles's reign with the future of the monarchy under William and Catherine, providing continuity amidst change. Ultimately, Camilla's legacy will be defined not only by her time as queen consort, but also by how she approaches her role as queen dowager. Her ability to balance tradition and modernity, support the new monarch, and continue her philanthropic work will shape her place in history. As the monarchy evolves, Camilla's journey serves as a reminder of the enduring strength and adaptability of this ancient institution,